Angela Cheff, a nurse, knew something was seriously wrong when her 6-year-old son, Gene, became lethargic and bloated in early June. I had noticed he gained 4 pounds that week, Cheff recalled. It turned out he had a life-threatening problem. Her son, Gene Hilson III, was in end-stage renal failure. His damaged kidneys were shutting down. On Tuesday, Cheff will try to restore her son's normal life by donating one of her kidneys to him. Cheff's left kidney will be removed at a Pittsburgh hospital UPMC Montefiore and then driven about 10 minutes to Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh at UPMC to be implanted in her son. Other family members could have been considered as a donor, but Cheff was a good match. "I know I am ready," she said. "I am young, I am healthy. Let's just do it." Not filtering properly. During the first week of June, Gene was alternating between lethargy and acting like a normal 6-year-old at their Niagara Falls home, said Cheff, a licensed practical nurse at Elderwood at Wheatfield, a Niagara County nursing home. He was also having headaches. She took him to her pediatrician in Wheatfield, and the nurse there was unable to get a blood pressure reading at first because it was unusually low. After some discussion, Cheff asked for a urine test on the child. It showed an unusually high glucose reading. Something wasn't filtering properly, Cheff said. The doctor sent them to the emergency room at Women and Children's Hospital in Buffalo, where Gene's blood pressure had switched from being too low to being sky-high. Within 15 minutes, they did lab work, got an 4 in him, Cheff said. His creatine, which is a kidney function indicator, was a 13. Normal's 0.1, so basically everything was pointing to kidney failure. Gene underwent emergency dialysis. A biopsy indicated chronic renal failure. When Gene's kidneys were biopsied, the organ was so scarred that doctors couldn't figure out what kidney disease the boy has, said Drive. Paul Fedekar, a pediatric nephrologist at Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh at UPMC. Gene could not be treated other than through a kidney transplant. In the meantime, he's been undergoing dialysis 3 times a week. Living relatives always make the best donors, Fedekar said. They want no kid on dialysis forever, Cheff said. So the decision for a transplant was not in doubt. Even before I knew it was chronic, I said, "Oh yes, this is something I am absolutely going to do." There was never a question in my mind, Cheff said. Not fair. The cause of the problem with Gene's kidneys has not been determined. In African American children, a primary kidney disease can cause these characteristics, Fedekar said. Cheff also has a 10-year-old daughter, Nariana Ellison, who has shown no kidney-related symptoms. Gene Hilson III, 6, who is slated to have a life-saving kidney transplant in Pittsburgh on the day after Christmas, draws on a whiteboard with his older sister, Nariana Ellison, 10, at their Niagara Falls home. Derek G/Buffalo News. Cheff's fiancé, Gene Hilson Jr., was stunned by his son's diagnosis. "He took it really hard," Cheff said.